Well, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, May 8th, 9:45. At this time, I'm going to open up the Sarah County Board of Supervisors regular meeting. The first and second things on our agenda is the approval of today's agenda and the minutes from last week's meeting.
At this time, I would so move to approve the agenda presented this morning, the past meeting of April 30th.
Second.
Okay, we've got a motion second to approve today's agenda and the minutes from last week's meeting. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any old business that needs to be brought before us?
I have none.
No, sir.
Okay, we'll move on to new business. Item A, County Engineer.
The guys are working on Kildare Avenue, south of B20 on patch, so we have it signed for one lane alternate traffic. So they should be doing some concrete patching now. They started this morning. I've been in discussion with Brad Olchenbroom on his tile. It is there, the water table's kind of high, so we're either going to wait for it to kind of dry up a little bit, or he might have somebody who has a bigger pump to come in and try to pump it dry a little bit.
Okay.
But we've been working with him on that. And then there's a culvert on Plymouth Road. It's a very narrow box, and every time it rains hard, it washes off. So we're going to look at maybe possibly extending that to see if we can get a little bit more fill over that so it doesn't wash off so bad.
Is that the one up by Jim Carvat?
No.
Plymouth Road.
Plymouth Road is just south of B20. And
Oh, okay.
north
Okay.
of Mason City,
Yep.
North Carolina, heading out of Mason City. But I've been in discussion with Jim Gabatz. He may have called you
Yeah, I
as
thought
well about the same bridge. He's talked, the one south of 320th or 320th Street. And he wants it replaced, of course, but his concern is that it's too high. The box has been there since the 20s or the 30s, and it's been adequate. The water doesn't really overtop the road there. And my guess is that the property owners have ditch cleaned the waterway, because there's a waterway, a very distinct waterway that goes through their field, and they've probably over excavated and dug below the floor of the box, so now they're worried that the box is too high. But it didn't mysteriously raise, and it's been there for quite some time. But I'm still working with him. There is a CMP tile or culvert that was placed to the north of it that helps handle some additional water, and possibly looking at maybe upsizing that. We'll see about it. But I've been talking to him this week about that. So.
I talked to him yesterday, so we'll get together sometime this week.
Okay. And then the B20 paving plans and the 250th Street plans are due next week for letting the B21 is being let through the DOT, so we won't see that until they put their bid tab together and send it up here. But those 250th Street plans for that quarter mile paving are due next week, so we'll have to let him for that. So, but that's all I have really to report on.
Okay. Anything else for Mary?
No.
Okay, thank you, Mary. Moving on to item B, County Auditor's business.
We've got the report of claims and cash bills here tonight.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I'd make a motion to approve claims and authorize your signature where appropriate.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Okay, we got a motion and second to authorize the chair to sign the claims where appropriate. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Payroll.
I have no payroll items, nor drainage.
Maybe thought with all this rain, maybe we'd have start having some drainage.
Okay, we got some clerks
Look
fees.
at clerks and monthly, sheriff's monthly reports and fees.
Okay, at this time, I so move to accept and approve the clerks and the sheriff's monthly report of fees that has been collected. I take it for the month of April.
Yes.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion second to approve the clerk's monthly report of fees and the sheriff's monthly report of fees collected. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, opposed? Motion carried. Moving on down to item C. Talking to Tom yesterday, we're getting close to done with it.
This is it. This is Dock 56P on Elm Street, Oakwood Park. We have 7 assignees, 2 with 2 hoists each, 5 with 1 hoist each. There is vacancy for 1 more hoist, so we'll be assigning the next person on the waiting list. All assignees have acknowledged receipt of the policy. All registrations and certificates of liability insurance have been received from all assignees and the appropriate fee paid. I recommend approval of Dock 56P.
I shall so move.
Okay, I'll second that.
Okay, we got a motion second to approve the permits for 56P on Elm Street. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, opposed? Motion carried. Item D, County Treasurer, update on investment changes. Pat?
Not really an update at this time, just mostly wanted to let you know that I was in meetings with our main bank last week, Thursday and Friday, 2 different meetings as they are changing our interest rate. Both, we have many accounts at this bank, all the way up to 0.55. Some of the accounts are, and they're dropping our rates down very drastically, 0.10, encouraging me to go out and invest further outside of their bank. A whole new process for our office again. It will mean millions of dollars are going to be going out. If you're out on the street and somebody is asking you, millions of dollars are going to go out of this bank into other banks, and I'm working with them as we speak, hoping to get that accomplished this week. So at this time, there's no changes to the policy, the investment policy, because that's also open on my desk and it's very large. I'm also working through that. It will make a difference in the budgeting process because it used to be 12% down to 4%, just idle money, and it's now down to 0.10. So it was mostly just to let you know what's going on. They're talking to all of their bigger accounts. I was in a meeting also with Kevin at City Hall last week too, so, but it really does affect our county. Do you have any questions? I might not have answers yet.
Sure you'll shop around for the best
I
deal
am.
available?
I am. I started very cautiously yesterday and will be working probably every single day on it. I'm getting more money moved into CDs.
Very good.
Okay,
Have to work with Heather probably in the end.
okay,
Okay?
keep us updated.
Thank you.
Anything else for Pat? Okay, we'll move on down to item E, fireworks permit. Rick Liebenhagen.
He has done these consecutive, many years in a row. Fireworks date is June 30th. Insurance is all in order, and he's done these in the past, so.
At this time, find everything in order, I'll so move to permit the fireworks permit.
Second.
Okay, we got a motion second to issue a fireworks permit for Rick Liebenhagen. Everything seems to be in order. Is there any discussion? Usually these things, we get them about 3 days before the 4th.
I know.
He's gonna do this in June, so.
June 30th.
Well, we should thank him for that. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of said motion say aye.
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 Aye, opposed? Motion carried. Moving on now, down to item F, Sarah County Corridor Urban Renewal Plan. Tom?
This is the last piece of cleanup work on the legal description that was in the plan and in the resolution that adopted the plan. And so we're not making any changes to the plan itself, just correcting some errors in the legal description. Really doesn't affect the corridor urban renewal area or anything that we've done with Red Power.
Okay,
Okay,
we want to move this to 26A, I think.
correct. I'd move resolution 2012-26A.
Okay?
Okay, I'll second.
Okay, we got a motion second to do resolution 2012, number 26A, for the urban renewal plan on here on the northwest side of town. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Moving on down to item G, manure management plan. We have 5 of them this morning. I read through them yesterday, and they're all redone. There's no brand new ones. And at this time, the first one was for Herman Finishers, second one was for Eagle S, third one was for Trenton, Sunray Pork, and it had 2. So at this time, I'll make a motion that we accept their manure management plan and send a copy of the DNR.
And I'll second that.
Okay, we got a motion second to do these 5 different plans, renewals. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item H, agreements and contracts.
I have nothing.
Okay, moving on down to appointments. Look like we have any. Moving on down to item J, correspondence communication. Presentation by the ISC Safety Award.
The county, as a member of the Iowa Illinois Safety Council, submits its incidence rate of workplace injuries every year to the Safety Council to see if we're eligible to receive a safety award. And in the past, we've received it numerous times, as the awards wall shows over there. We had an incidence rate of 4.94, which was an improvement from 7.14 back in 2010. So we received an award for 2011. You get an award if your incidence rate is less than or equal to other employers in the same standard industrial code classification. So this is indicative of the safe way our employees go about their work, and we certainly appreciate their efforts towards improving safety not only for our employees but also the general public.
Okay?
So I'll now do the ceremonial peeling of the sticky back here. Yeah.
It also helps on our insurance rates.
It does. You know, it's certainly reflected in our experience modification rates, which impact our workers' compensation premiums.
Got fingernails.
Hmm?
Got fingernails. Yeah, I know.
Oh, there we go.
Watching hurt himself trying to put her.
You want me
I gotta explain that one at Health
You
Works.
want this plaque down?
No,
Oh.
I can do it with it on the wall.
Okay.
I should feel like we need some dramatic music or something. It is.
Your presentation's dramatic enough, Tom.
You haven't heard Phil sing yet.
Yeah, yeah, there, it brings tears to your eyes.
Yes, it would. Well, thank you, Tom.
Yep.
Is there anything else that needs to be brought before us?
I have nothing. I move for adjournment.
Okay, we got a motion for adjournment. Is there a second?
I'll second.
A motion second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.